Hey everybody, Blaise here, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Drawing. Okay, we are back, and it's day 3, and I'm having a lot of fun with this. I've gotten some really wonderful feedback from you guys. Thanks so much. This has been popular, and so I'm really happy to do this. It's a little hard to keep up with all the other things that I'm doing, but I'm enjoying it. And so today is the daily drawing. We're trying to do this 5 days a week. And it's a little way to keep your creative juices flowing, to get you out of that creative rut. If you don't know what to draw, let's draw something out of the bucket. And so that's what I'm doing today. It's completely random. We're going to see what we got. I've got a whole bunch of different things in here. But let's go ahead and do our drawing. I've got it right here. Put that off to the side. I have no idea what we've got. Let's see what we've got. A green shield bug. All right, so that's 2 insects in a row. A green shield bug. Look at it again. Green shield bug. So let's go ahead and look that up. And go do your research. Pull up your reference. And we're going to meet back here and we're going to do some drawing. So go check it out. Okay. I hope you found the material that you needed, all the reference. You go to Google Images, and go anywhere, and you can find information and visual reference on a green shield bug. Now, green shield bugs, I've seen them in the past. I've seen them many times out in the woods running around while I've been out there. I never knew that that's what they were called, so this is kind of cool. I've learned something new. I've seen them all my life. I've just never known what they are. So, green shield bug, we're going to go ahead and draw that. And once again, you've pulled up your reference. Try, if you can, to draw something out of your head. Look at your reference, but kind of digest it in your mind and draw something different. Draw something other than what you have up on your reference. And the other thing is, you can draw. I'm going to be drawing digitally. You don't have to draw digitally. You can draw on paper just as long as you follow along and just draw. And the whole idea of this exercise is to get you out of your comfort zone, drawing something new, a little exercise to do each day, and then you can be on your way. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm just looking, and I'm looking at the general shape, and let's see here. These bugs are awesome. Nice, simple little bug. I love their shape. I love insects. They're so much fun to draw. It's like they've got armor, and I've always loved drawing them. I'm drawing this a little big. But the first thing I'm trying to do in here is just get the general shape. And those segments, it looks like plates of armor. And what's really cool is the adaptations for camouflage. They look like a leaf. They blend right in, right down to the little brown parts of their wings sticking out from underneath the carapace. Green shield bug. I wonder how many of you has ever drawn a green shield bug, just like our fly yesterday, a caddis fly. I'm going to knock that back and tie that down a little bit. One of the things I like about this is the shiny qualities of its body. So if anyone had ever asked me to sit down and say, "Hey, can you draw a green shield bug?" I go, "No, I don't know what you're talking about," but now I can. I want these segments to kind of stick out of the body. It's upper part of the leg is a little thicker than down here. This is thinner. Little hooks on their feet to hold on to the leaves. I hope out of this series you guys are having some fun. I've really had fun sharing this kind of stuff with you. And like I said, and it's fun to do if you have kids, to sit down with your kids and draw with your kids. Or if you're an art student, you're suffering from art block, you might discover something new. You know, just go online and come up with a list of, you know, if you want to do your own, come up with a list of random subjects. Throw them into a bucket and go to town. I'm going to lay down a little bit of yellow, a yellow-green here. I know they're not yellow-green, but there's like an undertone of yellow to them. So I want to just throw that down really quickly. And we'll change up some of the color. I'm going to do the color really quick. I'm not always going to do color. I didn't do color on the Cadis fly, but today I want to do color. This seemed like a fairly simple drawing, so it'd be kind of fun to do some color on here. And I'm drawing just the bug. I wasn't thinking much about the background. Although if you want to add a background, put it on a leaf. I'll probably put it on something underneath. But right what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and lock this layer. And I'm going to change up my brush and get a little greener with it. And they've got great texture on them too. I might experiment with a little bit of the texture. I want to get the brown of the wing here. I'm going to get a kind of a cool gray, cool blue gray. I made a new layer, set it to multiply, and I'm going to, whoops, that's color burn. I want multiply, there we go. I'm going to just create a little shadow layer here. Go back to my color layer. There's a little bit of the carapace comes down here. And that's part of the wing structure. All here. There we go. I want to try one of my brushes, one of my textured brushes. It creates a nice little texture there. Now I want to do that as a highlight as well. So imagine the highlights coming from the left side. Now I'm just going to go back to my regular brush, my pastel number 7, and just come in and draw in a few highlights along the edges. Creating little highlights on the body here and there. I'm going to go underneath now. There, just anchor them down, add a little shadow underneath. That anchors them right down to the leaf here. There we go. So there is our green shield bug. Never drew one before, but I have now because we drew something out of the daily bin there, the daily drawing. And it really, what I love about doing this is like I said, it takes you into this area that you normally wouldn't go. It forces you to think about drawing a little bit differently, different subject matter if you're stuck in your subject matter, whatever it might be. It pulls you out of that funk. So, hope you guys learned something today. That was a lot of fun. I actually like drawing this little green shield bug. So, tomorrow, join me again and we'll do another one. So, until then, go on out there, put some beauty back into the world, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks.